How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And yeah, man, we're gonna talk this Gervonta Tank Davis. If you guys haven't known, he's going through a lot right now. And he pretty much said that, he says, look, I am not a monster. And he says he didn't strike the woman or the child. So he's saying that on Instagram. So he's denying hitting her and any of that, allegedly, people were saying that, he may have slapped her or, on the right side of her face or caused an abrasion of her upper lip. He says, I never put my hands on my child's mother nor my fucking daughter. I'm not a monster, said Gervonta Tank Davis on Instagram today. He says, have a helicopter flying over my house now as I write this because they look at this as money to them. He says them, and they are trying to get as much money as possible, said Tank. You guys know, man, Tank Davis is, going through a lot right now, man. It's a lot to deal with. The guy's a superstar. He's fighting on pay-per-view. He's, headlining his own show in Washington, D.C. It's supposed to be coming up January 7th. Gervonta Tank Davis 27-0, 25 knockouts. Hector Garcia 16-0, 10 knockouts. And it was scheduled to be on Showtime pay-per-view. This fight might not go on because of this, you guys. This fight might not go on because of this. You got her on audio saying he's going to kill me. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. And, right now, man, Gervonta Tank Davis is, it's a lot going on with him right now, man. It's a lot. I hope he gets... Right now, you have to understand, man, Gervonta Tank Davis he's a young black man. He's, getting money that he's probably never had before or his family's never had before. And it's a lot to deal with. Probably new people coming around him. And stuff like that, man. And, he's just got to stay focused. He's got to stay focused. And right now, to be honest with you, it's hard to even say that the fight's going to go on, man. That 911 call to me, is damaging. Because now you have something on, you got something on the audio to go against him. You see what I'm saying? And, at the end of the day, man, Gervonta Tank Davis has got to do what's best for him. And, in his career. But right now, man, I think Gervonta Tank Davis just needs to take a step back and, get his mind right, get his hair cleared out, and figure out which direction he wants to go in life. You know what I mean? With this whole situation, But hey, I'm no Dr. Phil, but I just think Gervonta Tank Davis, we just got to see how it plays out. A lot of people say that, he's guilty already. And, you definitely got to let the court case play itself out. You got to see if he is found guilty of this case and the other case, the hit and run case that he has against him, open case. We got to see how these play out in court. You can't keep saying about all of this stuff about this man, and you got to see how this plays out in court. You just really got to see how it plays out in court. Like I said, a lot has been said. about Gervonta Davis, like he's a monster, he's this, he's that. And at the end of the day, man, it's crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. Let's see what he says. That's what he says. He says Gervonta Tank Davis. He says, "Don't let these people misguide you. You all on this bullshit. This was just yesterday, moments before me and my child and my mother had an argument watching Frozen with my oldest daughter. I never put my hands on my child's mother nor my fucking daughter. Are you fucking crazy? I'm not a monster. I've been quiet for too long. I don't have a media team, PR, or a good lawyer. Spokesman, nothing off that. That's the only reason I'm doing this now, just to clear my name. I've been doing this shit on my own since I started this shit. These people done put out so much stuff, aired this everyone. He says, aired this everywhere and have a fucking helicopter flying over my house. Now as I write this, because they look at this shit as money to them, trying to get as much money as possible. They rushed to my child's mother, offering her $50,000. $50,000. That's crazy. $50,000. The media offered her $50,000 is what Gervonta Davis is saying. And he says just to pressure charges. He probably meant to say to pressure her to press charges, like they did with my first child's mother. So bad they couldn't get her, so they got a lady they claimed she was into the mess also, a lady that known for suiting people for money reasons. They got her, which I have to pay $300,000 to, and I didn't lay a finger on her or even know what this lady looks like. They doing this for the money too, and also to destroy me. I am not a monster. I have two beautiful daughters that I have to grow up someday and see this bullshit. He says they post this bullshit worldwide before anything. They even post a snippet of the police call, which my child's mother was crying on the phone because I wouldn't give her my truck. Shade Room, Gossip City on site, and the rest of the internet blogs. Y'all all bad for the culture. Y'all don't care if it's true or false. He did or didn't. Y'all just want to put it out there because it's beneficial to y'all's business. Wow, Gervonta Davis do got a point, man. You know, a lot of these media outlets to, definitely get that money from his daughter's mother to, to say what happened or what allegedly happened, and and a lot of this stuff is about money. But at the end of the day, you gotta let this play out in court. It's looking like that's where it's going. He's saying that this happened with his first daughter's mother as well. So it's a lot behind this. Like I told you, it's more behind this than what a lot of you guys know. And I feel like this has been building up for a little while on Gervonta Davis. It's like every time we turn around, we take 2 steps forward to take 1 step back. With Gervonta Tank Davis. I mean, he be on a good track. He be doing good. And then all of a sudden, this type of shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It happened last time. And a lot of people say, hey, well, we've seen Gervonta Davis on camera, yoking up his baby's mother, and, pulling her out of the venue or whatever, and stuff like that. So, like I said, man, right now, Gervonta Davis needs to just, he said what he had to say. He trying to clear his name up, which I understand. You got to try to clear your name up, or just let it play out in court. It's gonna play out in court, and a lot of people are gonna see the truth, and see what's really going on, with Gervonta Tank Davis. But I just feel like he needs to, like I said, he needs to keep the right people around him. And, Coach Calvin Ford, I feel like is a really good coach. And, right now, Gervonta Tank Davis, a lot of people want money from him, man. He's a very lucrative man, black man. There's a lot of people out here that's probably, trying to make money off of him. So he does have a point there. And like I said, there's always two sides to a story. We've heard her side, but we haven't heard Gervonta's side. Gervonta feels like he's got to go on social media to let this shit out. And I guess to clear his name. It's on you to believe him or not, And, yeah, man. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Gervonta Tank Davis, he's been going through a lot with, his daughter's mother and, his other daughter's mother. And it's just been a lot circulating around him and, the company he keeps, and I just feel like right now Gervonta Davis needs to lock in. If this fight is gonna continue to go on, you just gotta try to find a way to put this stuff behind you, man. This is the type of stuff, you guys, that ruins careers. People's careers can get ruined by this. Period. You already heard Gervonta Davis saying that he doesn't want to fight anymore. He said that in a recent article as well. It says, according to ESPN, Showtime is looking into the situation about Tank's domestic violence. Last year, Rolly Romero was scratched from a headliner fight against Tank Davis on Showtime pay-per-view after an allegation of sexual assault surfaced. Isaac Pitbull Cruz replaced Rolly for the pay-per-view event against Tank. Remember? They pulled Rolly Romero for, sexual assault charges. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. It says it's unknown if Showtime will still be televising Gervonta's fight against Hector Luis Garcia on January 7th. So we don't know right now. It's all in the air right now. Gervonta Tank Davis, like I said, he just been released out on bond. And he's a free man right now. And right now it's, he's denying any type of, allegations of hitting her or anything like that. And he's issued a non-contact order in connection with recent arrest. So he's not able to go around her or anything, from what I'm hearing. It says on 12/27/22 at or about 1:25 p.m. the listed defendant Gervonta Tank Davis did actually and intentionally touch and strike the listed victim against her will and did intentionally cause bodily harm to her. So that's what they're reporting on Boxing Scene. And like I said, man, right now Gervonta Tank Davis, it's up in the air right now. It's up in the air. His fight is up in the air. I think right now it's a 50-50 chance it happens, 50-50 chance it doesn't happen. His bond was set at $1,000 and issued a no contact order prior. So that's why I said, man, we're gonna see, cause now that's, if you got a no contact order, she has his daughter, I believe. So does that mean he can't see his daughter as well? It's just a lot going on, man, with Gervonta Tank Davis situation, man. I hope like I said, I hope everything works out for his daughter's mother and him. And they need to get counseling or something like that to get past this. But we gotta see what moves on. Is Hector Garcia's in it? Is like probably in training camp right now. Like, what the hell's going on? Is this fight even gonna happen? Am I gonna even be able to fight him? There's no telling right now. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Gervonta Tank Davis is released and is out on bond. I'm not sure if he's back training again yet. Because in a recent post he put on Twitter, he said pretty much he doesn't know if he wants to fight anymore. And yeah, man, this whole thing has messed with him, man. Has really messed with him. And it's wild, man. You guys gotta understand this can, like I said, and I'll continue to keep saying it, this is the type of stuff that ends careers. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these run-ins with the cop back and forth and all of that. But boxing is different than football. You get unlimited chances in boxing, I feel like. You know what I mean? It's just on you whether you want to change or not or keep going down the same path. Because there's going to be a promoter and there's going to be a sanctioning body that's going to let you fight. It's just the way boxing is, man. Boxing is one of the darkest sports and one of the loneliest sports, but it's one of the most beneficial sports, too, when you're at the top level. And Gervonta Tank Davis is at the top level. He's one of the premier fighters in boxing right now. And yeah, we just got to see. That whole thing about Ryan Garcia, that's up in the air right now. Who's to say he's even going to fight Ryan Garcia? So right now, man, we really, really got to, let everything play out. And that's what I'm going to leave it at that, man. I'm going to let everything play out and see what Gervonta Tank Davis is going to do next and see if he's going to continue on with this fight. And I'll let you guys know any news that I'll hear, any new news coming up. I'll let you guys know and I'll report it, man. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. This is Coily Boxing, and you've definitely been hit with another banger.